guys, it's Monday morning and Joe and I are heading out right now to go meet mom, and then we're gonna go with her to her doctor's appointment today. You guys know that she can't take chemo today because of the blood cells being low issue, and so I want to speak with the doctor to find out what is the prognosis for the chemo, and also to find out what she needs to do to bring the cell count back up. So it's like 6:30. We're super tired because I've been going to bed super late every night because of editing and stuff, and so we're heading out. Thankfully it's not raining right now. I mean, we appreciate the rain, but I'm glad it's not raining for this commute. But let me show you what we made. I made some muffins and it's 6:30 and we're off. So we didn't do too bad on time. It's 7:35. We left at 6:30. It's normally 45 minutes drive over here, but because it's traffic, I think the traffic is probably getting bad now. I'm glad we left early because mom has to leave home at 8 to go to the doctor. So we're exiting. This is next to Pasadena, where my mom lives, you guys. She lives in Highland Park, and it's pretty close to Pasadena. There's a lot of cops out today too. So it's pretty overcast today, and I saw some black smoke in the midst, so I guess there's some fire still burning. Fire department's over there. Yeah, see the fire right over there? There's a truck burning. I know I saw some black smoke. And I'm like, how is there a fire still burning when we had all that rain? But it's a truck on fire right there, so that's where the smoke was, guys. I want to show Kendra this hill. Kendra wants to sit with mommy. Kendra? Remember Kendra that we went to her daughter's birthday party? She wants to come and sit with mommy to give her company, and mommy wants her to come, but I want to show her this hill. Kendra, this is the hill, honey. You're gonna have to walk this hill if you come to sit with mom, okay? So I just want you to see. Try to hold my hand steady. And it's right here. Okay, mom.
1 second?
You be the one to give my viewers the good news.
Good news.
Right, the lens there.
My markers went down from 6.
Ma, you look at me, look at the lens.
6. What?
It's this one? 6:32. And what's 101? We made it back home safely at 11:30, and now I have to eat lunch, change my clothes, and go to work with Joe. We're just setting up the machine today, so I won't have a whole lot to do, but Joe will have a lot to do. But I have stuff to get done in the office, so I'm going in. But I know Dad kind of turned the wheelchair at the same time to get Mom out of the elevator when she was giving you guys the good news. But praise God. Praise God, the tumor markers went down from 632 to 101 in 2 rounds of chemo. And she said, the doctor said it actually went from 632 to like 3 something with the first round, but they didn't know that because when mom went for her second visit, the blood test results were not back yet. So now they're at 101. They have to be on the 30. But she says that she has never seen a turnaround like that in all the years she's been treating people. That definitely, she never said the word miracle. The doctor didn't say miracle, but she says this is amazing to see tumor markers do an about face turn like that, to just bam, 632 to 101. I think I need to go buy these numbers in the Daily 3 or something, I'm telling you. And I was just like, when she said the news, when she walked in, my mom introduced me to her, and she was a young, beautiful Indian doctor. And then she said, I brought my daughter with me because she has a lot of questions she wants to ask you. And she seemed kind of like taken aback. And I'm like, don't worry, doc. I said, they're legit questions. And I just want to make sure that mommy's hearing you correctly, because sometimes fear step in and then she doesn't really hear what you're telling her. And she says, okay, okay. And then she came in and she says, let me read to you what I was told, what's in the files, that what happened to mommy in 2012. And as she went through line by line, I'm like, no, that didn't happen. It was this way. It was that way. It was that. And she's like, I'm so glad you came because now a lot of things are clear to me. And she says, your mom should have never had the recovery that she had for 3 years cancer-free. And she says, normally, with the kind of cancer your mom had that was already spreading, we didn't even know the cancer was spreading, that usually you only have like 8 months to a year good without having to get chemo again. And so she says, your mom, you know, had a really good run with 3 years, no cancer. And I told her, it's prayers. I don't even know if the woman believes in God or Buddha or who. But I said, it's prayers. Prayer changes stuff, you know. And so when she went through everything, she says, before she started telling me everything that she knew from 2012, she says, first let's start with this, some good news. And then she gave us the tumor marker numbers, and I screamed hallelujah. I didn't even care where I was. I was like, hallelujah, hallelujah. And then my mom was like, what did you say? What did she say? What did she say? My mom didn't even hear what she said. And I was like, your tumor markers came down, Mom. They came down, they came down. And so then she started telling me everything else. And I know my mom's a walking, breathing miracle. I know that the cancer died when my friend, who was a prophetess, prayed for me when my mom first got sick. She hit my abdomen area and I felt the pain, and she said the cancer just died. And it did die for 3 years, but it flared back up. And then now, through you guys, all the prayers that you guys are doing for mom, and just, you know, I don't think my mom's faith is even strong, but my faith is strong. And I'm not going to waver. I'm not going to waver. So this is a day to throw a party. I'm telling you, nothing's going to get to me. I'm going to dance on the roof. Oh my God. Thank you guys so much for being by my side, and keep the prayers going, okay? Joe, isn't that good news? Thank you for taking me, baby. Thank you so much. Hanging out with Joe and Josh today. I'm in the back seat. I went to vestibular therapy today, and this is what it does to me. I can't speak well when I'm done.
Look at my place to work. It's now Chinese.
Somebody's phone is ringing.
Mine.
I can't put my words together.
What?
My neck hurts.
Going to the bank.
Good morning, Joe.
Good morning, people.
Help me out. What day is it today?
What day? 22nd?
No, the day.
Wednesday.
Wednesday, okay. I'm getting kind of lost because they are working on my neck with the vestibular therapy, and I had to go to their gym yesterday and do a lot of extra, more advanced. I mean, that's what happens when you do the exercises and you get better. They give you harder ones to do. I'm almost tempted not to do them because the harder ones are getting hard. And yesterday, when she worked my neck out, I was out of it for the rest of the day. I couldn't speak right. I mean, I think I vlogged a little bit during when that was going on. I could see myself saying weird things and doing weird things, but I couldn't stop myself from doing it. You know, I couldn't process little things like when Joe was saying, take the Jeep home instead of the car, or take, I don't know what he said. All I heard was take the Jeep home because I'm going to save money if I take the car, because he had to go somewhere. And then he said later, he told me to rather take the car because he needed to put gas in the car and he didn't want to. But he told me that I had enough gas to get home in the car. And I remember asking him if I had enough gas to get home, but I asked him about the Jeep. So it's like, just, I can't process certain things after she messes with my neck. And then my neck hurts, and then it feels like it can't hold up my head. And then I have to put the TENS unit on to shock myself. I mean, dang, the road to recovery is rough, guys, rough. Oh, by the way, my income for Google went up this month by 150 bucks. I am so excited about that because that means I'm getting more views. And I did not expect it. I thought I was making the norm, what I normally make. And it went up a little bit. I was like, yes, yes, yes. Blessings, blessings, huh, baby? I know you wish that you could make some of that money. Don't be a hater. It's not even your coconut oil video that increased the money. I'm not even gonna say what video increased it.
What do you say? I'm making the money after coconut oil? I ain't getting nothing.
You get all my money because every time that money comes in, it pays the 2 light bills, one at the house and one at the shop.
It's not just,
so you get all that money.
Everybody.
Let's see what all I can show you guys today. If it's boring, I just don't tape it. Look how clean it is back here now. It doesn't look like little Tijuana. because management towed all the crappy vehicles that had cobwebs under them and cats living in the engine and all the nasty stuff they towed away. I'm so happy because this place looks good to come to work now. Alright, so look here, see? Look how wet this is. Look how wet this is. Something happened with my Jeep. So Joe is taking the car around. Of course, Sergio went to go buy his donuts and coffee. And that's the heating core for sure that went out. It went out before. I used to have a new Chevy Tahoe, which I loved. But after the lease expired, I took it back in and didn't get something new because we can't afford car payments. And so this really sucks that we have to fix this again because it went out already, like maybe a year or so ago or 2 years ago. And maybe it's on the warranty still. Maybe we'll luck out and it's on the warranty. And I'm going to sell the Jeep. I'm definitely going to put the Jeep up for sale on Craigslist. And then I'm just going to buy something else prettier, shinier, and better. So, because that Jeep has given us a lot of trouble. When we first bought it, the computer went out. The minute we bought it, the computer went out. And it wasn't under any kind of warranty because it was one of those as-is deals from a used car dealer. And so that was a $350 job. And then since then, regular things that go out on old cars.
Spy or like an assassin.
It's too dark, you can't see anything.
How did you go from spy to assassin right away? Does it go hand in hand?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
It does?
I was like on Facebook and it said like zodiac signs and what kind of like criminal you'd be. So Colin was a cult leader.
I could see that
Yeah. It said the same thing. And mine was an assassin.
I could see that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you do Lewis's?
No, I have to look it up
Do
again.
mine, do mine. I might be one of those killers that plan it out. One of those criminal mind killers.
Right.
You know, like the one that was laying in the bed crippled from the neck down, but he had his brother doing the killing and he
my
watched from the window. The one with Bert from Raising Hope.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably be that kind of killer. Let's go back on the production floor, guys. The kids are here working today because...
No, not all the kids.
Well, Jory has a different job, but my special kids right here. My two favorite. Don't tell Jory. They're working today because we're doing a difficult bottle. So all 4 people have to be on hand. So Diana, I'm going to call you because I can't play around with my phone. I can't be texting. Shouldn't even be vlogging. But we're doing this. Let's go, guys. We're doing this 3 colors. The black, the red, and the white. Make sure the black looks good. Vámonos. The black goes on first, and I gotta keep checking these. So Jada's giving the boxes to Josh. Josh was feeding, Joe's printing, and I'm checking. I have the worst job because the responsibilities rest on me. All right, so take a look at this. See how this looks like some yellow is spattered throughout the bottle? That's a flaming issue. The bottles are not holding the flame really well. And so pretty much this ink is just going to flake right off like that, like old nail polish. So Joe's going to have to turn on our flamer. Look at this one. See? It's showing right there. And this one. So this is the kind of stuff that I'm looking for when I'm checking. I'm Inspector 12. So the responsibilities rest on my shoulders. So Jada didn't want the job. Joshua prefers to feed bottles onto the machine. Jada prefers to open the boxes, leave the responsibility of the printing to Joe and the checking to me. So that's the problem I found. And normally we would have to charge the customer to put on our fire because we pay for that gas. But, you know, we always have this issue. It's not a whole lot. It's only 10,000 bottles. And the customer has agreed to pay the price that I had to go up to run these bottles. So we're just going to turn it on right now for free and get through this because we don't want to have this problem. Come with me so I can show you what's going on. We're applying the first color to these bottles and Joe turned on the fire because of the flaming issues that we're having. And let me show you where the fire comes from this little gizmo on the machine. And of course fire needs gas and we don't have any central gas here, so we're using gas from these propane tanks, which are really expensive to fill up. They're like a couple $100 a piece. And so let me show you how the print works. The squeegee presses the ink through the mesh and then it gets applied to the bottle. And of course the bottle spins underneath the screen, so the front and the back gets applied right away. This is like the worst design to do when you're designing your bottle, a complete wraparound with black ink, because the black ink it's hard to cure, it's hard to dry, and then a little speck of dust can get on the bottle and the whole bottle gets destroyed because of this complete wraparound. So let me stay at my station. We have 10,000 bottles to do, and we're going to do 1,500 first with the 3 colors. So now we're applying the second color, which is the red. The reason that we're putting the 3 colors on this little bit first is because we want to make sure everything is running correctly. And so Joe hates doing this because he has to change his screen each time he's going to put on one of the other colors. And it takes time to change the screen, like a half hour sometimes. So now he's applying the white. And you know, tomorrow when we continue, we're just going to continue straight with the first color, the black. But this is like our test run today. I put the Jeep up for sale. I came home, cleaned it out, washed it, and put it up for sale. I'm not playing no joke with this Jeep. I have put too much money into it since I bought it 4 years ago. And at some point you have to realize that you're throwing good money after bad. So it'll serve somebody else a good purpose, but not me anymore. Right, Joe? And I'm selling a Nissan Sentra, the 1999 Nissan Sentra that used to belong to Jory, then Jada. I'm gonna put both my monies together and buy me back my Tahoe. That's my plan. Let's see if it comes together. So anyways, we're heading into work. It's Thursday morning. We did 1 pallet out of 6 for those bottles because I wanted Joe to put the 3 colors on a little bit first so we can see any mishaps that could be happening and then fix the problem, rather than do the whole thing or even half of it and then find out that we have major problems. So it's more work this way, but it'll save us money in the long run because we won't have a lot of bad bottles. Why Joe's goofing off over there? Because we have to work.
Let's just make the window all blurry.
So we really need this rain, guys. Did I tell you guys that I'm having a dinner party this coming Sunday? Well, I am. Thank you so much for watching, liking, and subscribing. Please check out my other channels right here to the right of your screen, the cooking channel, the product review channel, and Joe's channel. The links are in the description box.